ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini are all getting better. But that doesn't mean you should keep copying same prompt into 3 different tools, as most do, comparing the answers and wasting half your day deciding which response is slightly better. So, for most people, the best AI is not the one that wins every benchmark. Actually, it is the one you can use consistently across your real work. Every comparison video you have watched picked a winner using benchmark scores, and every single one of them was wrong 6 weeks later. I'm not doing that. I am going to show you 6 jobs you already do every week and tell you which tool does each one. By the end of this video, you'll know which $20 is yours. Here's why these videos age so badly. They compare model numbers. GPT 5.5, Gemini 3.1, Claude Opus 5. Those numbers change every 6 weeks. Whoever is behind today ships next month and takes the lead. And the video you watch is now wrong. Nobody goes back and corrects it. It just sits there ranking, giving you old advice. So stop asking which model is smartest. That question has no stable answer. And anyone gives you one, well, is selling something. Ask this instead. What do I actually do at my desk on Tuesday at 11? Because the map between jobs and tools has barely moved in 2 years. That's the part worth memorizing. 6 jobs, 3 tools, 1 decision at the end. Price first, so we can stop talking about it. Any of these is $20. They are all the same price. Price is not your decision here. Anyone telling you one is cheaper is padding a video. Writing that doesn't sound like a robot wrote it. Emails, posts, client copies. This is the most common job any business owner gives AI. It's also the one AI is worst at. ChatGPT's default voice is the most AI sounding, the 3. It's competent. It also writes like a conference panel. You can fix it with instruction, but you are fighting it the whole way. Claude holds a voice and a structure longer, especially past 1,000 words. Give it your rules and it still has them at the end of the document. Gemini has improved a lot here. It is still the most generic of the 3. Job 1 goes to Claude. And if you write for clients, that gap is your margin because the edit time is the cost. Job 2, building things. I don't mean here asking for a code snippet. I mean shipping something that runs. Claude takes this one, and the reason is Claude Code. It is an agent that works inside your actual folder of files, not in a chat window. It reads your project, edits the files, runs the code, and fixes its own errors. That's a different category of thing from copying code out of a chat. ChatGPT writes good code in the chat, and it has its own coding agent now too. Gemini is fine for snippets and weakest when the code has to survive contact with a real project. One honest warning here. This category moves faster than any other on this list. If building is your main job, try 2 of them yourself before you commit. And check the date on any video telling you otherwise, including this one. Job 3, research. And 2 different things matter here that people keep confusing. First, live information. What's true this morning, Gemini wins that because it's wired into Google search and it's the best of the 3 at knowing today. Second, and this one costs more money, not making things up. Claude is the most likely of the 3 to write, I am not sure instead of inventing number that sounds right. That sounds like a small thing. It isn't. A wrong number, I believe, turns into a real decision with real hours behind it. So use Gemini to find it, then check it or double check it. Whatever tool you pay for, take 3 claims out of every search answer and verify them yourself. Every time, that habit is worth more than the subscription. Job 4, your inbox, your calendar, your files. This is Gemini's home turf. And it's the one thing that other two cannot copy. It is already inside Gmail, Drive, Documents, and Calendar. It reaches the thread you are already in, no copying, no pasting, no uploading the same document for the 4th time. That friction sounds trivial until you count how many times a day you do it. 2 things nobody tells you here. If you pay for Google Workspace, you may already have this and never open it. Check your plan before you pay anything. 2, Gemini holds the largest context window of the 3. So read all 400 pages of this contract and answer my question. Is a job it does better than either of the others? Job 4 goes to Gemini and it isn't the close. Job 5, images and videos. ChatGPT takes this one because it is the only one of the 3 that seriously does both. Image generation is built in, and Sora Video is included in the $20 plan. Claude does not generate images at all. That's not a hidden strength. It just doesn't do it. Gemini's image and video work is strong, and it's improving faster than anyone's. If your business runs on thumbnails, ads, ad creative, or social visuals, this single category can design the whole thing for you. Weight it accordingly. Job 6, and I have never seen this in a comparison video. The wall, every $20 plan has a usage cap, which you will meet it on your busiest day, which is exactly the day you cannot afford to meet it. ChatGPT gives you the most messages of the 3. Gemini is also very generous. Claude is a tie test of the 3. Use it hard for a few hours and you will hit a limit and wait. That's the honest trade, and I want you to hear it clearly. Claude gives you the best output and least of it. Whether that's worth it depends on whether your work is deep or wide. So, which one? 4 branches. Find yourself in one of them. 1, your week is mostly words, emails, proposals, posts, documents, anything client-facing, Claude. 2, your week is mostly building tools, scripts, sites, automations, also Claude, and it isn't closed. 3, your week is mixed and you need images or videos, ChatGPT. 4, you live inside Gmail and Drive all day and you are not writing books or shipping code, Gemini. Check your workspace plan first because you might already own it. And if you want one safe answer for one person running a business, it's ChatGPT. Not because it wins the most categories, because it loses the fewest. It has an answer for whatever Tuesday throws at you. And gaps cost a solo operator more than peaks do. Now, the part that makes this honest, here's what I actually pay for. I would pay for Claude as it is covering most of my work. ChatGPT and Gemini can be used once needed on the free versions, which are more than enough for me. I'm telling you that so you can weigh everything I just said against my own bias. One more thing, you don't need 3 subscriptions, you need 1 and 2 free accounts. The free tiers now cover a real amount of work, so pay for the one that matches your main job from the 3. Then open free accounts on the other 2 and use each one only for the thing it wins at. Pay for Claude and use free ChatGPT when you need an image. Pay for ChatGPT and use free Claude on the one long document that actually matters this week. Either way, use Gemini free inside Gmail because it's already sitting there. 2 things before you go. 1, proper prompting is what makes or breaks any AI LLM. So I have gathered the mostly used 50 prompts in a typical day-to-day work. Link below. It's free. Whichever tool you picked, it stops writing like a stranger the moment it knows your business. 2. I'm running all 3 through 6 real jobs from my own business. Same prompts, no retries, scored, receipts on everything, $60 of my own money. One of them is going to embarrass itself on camera. Subscribe if you want to see which one. So, which one are you paying for right now? And is it actually worth it? Tell me in the comments which tool are you using and why. Thank you.